are they doing downstairs?
Oh, there's little kids.
The dad, the way he plays with this kid, he's just like, oh, no! Like it's the most intense
He's just being a good dad.
Yeah. I'm just bitter.
Olivia's like, why do they get to play with their dad? Why is their dad always playing?
Yeah, I like playing with my kids.
Oh, what are you having fun with your dad?
He must feel bad about not seeing his kid enough, I guess.
All right.
It's fine, everything's fine over here.
It's the Olivia IG Cheese Show!
I was not prepared for that. You said there was a song, but you guys sang it right to my face.
Welcome to the Cheese Show. We have a really hilarious comedian, Mike Albanese. Big Mike.
Oh, we're all clapping. Thank you.
And can I call you like a foodie?
Yeah, I just love food. I love eating and I love cooking. I call myself a food-obsessed comedian.
I like your TikTok because you make stuff, you try stuff.
Screwed up recipes where I'll like, well, this recipe got.
What was the one you put like allspice in instead of pepper?
Yeah, I was trying to make cacio e pepe.
How do you mess up cacio e pepe?
Exactly.
Like 3 ingredients.
And that's the point. It's cacio e pepe.
Because you're a food-obsessed comedian.
There you go.
I
Just
wanted to.
Some years you're more food obsessed than others. You seem to fluctuate in your food obsession.
Just because when you take your shirt off, people think, wow, that woman's hairy.
Because you like food, because you
Yeah.
talk about food.
Can I just 1 second?
Oh, please.
This is how I know that I'm just can't stop thinking about food. As soon as you start talking, and I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
I've heard and felt the first like hunger gurgle.
Your stomach's like, oh, yeah.
And I was
give me
like,
it.
here it comes. She's talking about food. Get ready, big boy.
It's like when you gotta kind of poo, but you get like 2 blocks away from your house and then it really hits
Yeah,
you. Your body just knows like, we're there, baby. We're
There's
almost at the
science to
finish
that.
line. Yeah.
There's like a science to that about why.
Is it like a Pavlovian response kind of thing?
You know what?
It's called Pavlov's log.
All right, well, let's bring this cheese in. Today's cheese is Roaring Forties Blue.
Wow.
So what are you guys gonna have?
Oh, smell that.
May I?
Smell that. Get in there. It's real toe jammy,
Yeah, that's got a real like
wet socky.
real foot vibe.
This is what your foot smelled like last night.
Yeah, when you were like, girl, you need to wash those socks.
I made her wash her feet before she got into bed because it smelled like this.
Okay, I'm gonna just pop this wax.
Oh.
Yeah. That is a good looking blue.
It looks like you're not supposed to eat that.
This is an Australian blue cheese, aged about 8 weeks, made by King Island Dairy.
Okay.
And King Island is this cute little island that's situated in the middle of the water right between Australia and Tasmania. It sits smack dab in the middle of the Roaring Forties.
What's the Roaring Forties?
So the Roaring Forties are these really treacherous winds that blow across 40 degrees south longitude, which is right where the island is situated. And the winds have been responsible for hundreds of shipwrecks over the years.
Wow.
This is where it gets fun. Because back in the 50s...
You thought men dying on a boat wasn't fun.
I wonder if they'll be talking about this on a cheese show someday.
Okay, so back in the 15th and 16th centuries, a lot of the ships that were wrecked were carrying straw mattresses.
Okay.
So all of the straw mattresses washed up on the shore of King Island, and the straw from the mattresses germinated the soil there. And now King Island has some of the richest pastures in the world.
That's crazy.
Isn't that so cool? And so the milk that is being produced by these cows grazing on these pastures is just like the best milk in the world.
I would go straight to the teat on that one.
Wow.
Just
You take me to the road to the island, I'll go suck a cow. That sounds amazing.
Because you are such a food-obsessed comedian,
Yes.
I have done something that I don't normally do, which is I've given you multiple pairings.
Feels like you're like, he's gonna be hungry. Since you're the hungriest person we've had in here, we're gonna make sure you're fed.
No. Do you know the 3 pairing principles?
I don't know.
Have you heard about
Maybe
this?
not.
The first of the 3 pairing principles is terroir, or what grows together, goes together. If you pair a cheese with a wine that are both from the same region, you're in good shape. Because the milk for the cheese comes from animals that are grazing on the same soil where the grapes are grown. They literally grow together. So today, since our cheese is Australian, we picked a wine by 19 crimes from Australia. This wine represents a celebration of the most outrageous prison escape in Australian history.
A prison escape from an entire prison island?
That's right. Teach us how to drink this properly.
You give it a swirl because what you're trying to do is you're trying to get oxygen.
To release, okay,
and you're releasing
oxygen.
the tannins and the...
Okay.
Just the nose.
Yeah.
Full breath, let it out. But then do the... While you're breathing in, so you're breathing in your mouth and your nose at the same
How
time.
can you breathe in through your nose and your mouth? I'll try it. Oh,
This is the most serious I've ever taken a $12 bottle of wine.
All right, what do you smell?
Liquor.
fruity.
Very fruit. I got a little plum.
I just smell the alcoholness.
Yeah, it's very booze forward.
I'm gonna do that next time I'm drinking a well shot of whiskey. This is very booze forward.
That's all right. I'm getting a lot of pear. I'm getting a lot of real like earthy.
It's real gravelly to me. It's real minerally.
Not as good as the Snoop Dogg version of 19 Crimes.
I love Snoop Dogg Rosé as our favorite wine. Oh, yeah. It looks like there's a lot of blue in there too. Oh yeah. Okay, that's for you.
This is for me.
I can smell the mattress.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's better than I thought it was gonna be.
That is a good blue.
I like to take the cheese, rub it on the top of the roof of my mouth with my tongue, because then you feel all the little salt crystals and crystallized cheese bits, and then the blue just kind of
You're my favorite guest
rolls
we've
over
ever
your tongue.
had.
This is the only person that's ever known anything about anything. Okay, I'm just gonna have some of this meat
See, I
because I'm
feel like
hungry.
really good cheese like this is like...
Eat that with the cheese. What are you doing?
I'm Gene Simmons.
The second pairing principle is like with like. Choose a pairing that has a similar flavor profile to the cheese. For instance, today's cheese is a little bit salty, so we chose a salty prosciutto. That's a lot of meat on there. Get in there. I'm giving you all the pairings now.
It's like a one straight line. There's nothing competing with itself.
Yes.
It's like you taste the meat, the fattiness of the meat melds right into the fattiness of the cheese.
All right.
Oh
This is a good guest.
Is gratuity added on the bill before I leave, or
That'd be hilarious if a Venmo
for
request
the
you.
cost of the cheese?
The third pairing principle is opposites attract. Just like with relationships, sometimes it's good to have a partner whose strengths complement your weaknesses. The same goes with cheese. Blue cheese can be bitter and earthy, so it's often paired with something sweet to create a perfect balance. Today for our blue cheese, I picked up a sweet fig and black tea jam, and later for dessert, we're gonna spread the blue cheese onto some chocolate shortbread cookies.
That is a great chunk that you just pulled
That's
off.
a good big chunk.
Mike is bringing another level of class to the show that we needed.
This is the first time anyone's ever accused me of that. So
Class.
We have a train that looks like a rat that brings out a piece of cheese. And you really classed up the show. Oh, you like the food. I thought you thought I was funny.
the fig,
Is that the best pairing?
this pairing is out of town. I'm gonna drink my wine and watch you guys both discover what I just discovered.
Yep.
It's right here. So you can taste it like right in the back of your...
That balances itself perfectly.
Yeah.
That's
good.
so good.
That's good.
That's great. All right, Mike, what is the cheesiest snack that you eat?
I don't usually get shredded cheese because they put cellulose powder on it and I think it's gross.
Yeah.
But every now and again I'll have a little shredded cheese and I can't not sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Right in my mouth, and it's the most fat, disgusting thing you could possibly do.
Listen, I'm just gonna, if you two want to be together, I've accepted my fate.
Sometimes you gotta
Olivia.
pack a fat lip, you
Yeah,
know?
she packs her lip like a baseball player.
Oh my, you can't not.
So I think it was your TikTok I saw. Did you like wrap a piece of cheese around a banana or something?
Oh yeah, what
Man.
the is that
Because I
about?
thought that's what you were gonna say.
That's the
Man.
cheesiest snack.
That's the cheesy snack, and I will go to my grave, which will probably be soon,
Especially after
based
the
on the way
show.
I'm living. Banana with a slice of white American cheese
Wow.
is the greatest
And
snack
you
of
wrap
all
it
time.
around.
Can I try it? So this isn't quite right because it's not an American single. This is like a nice, like aged cheddar.
Well, now you're getting creative.
Wow.
Looks like you're eating a punk rock banana.
That went together perfectly.
Really?
That was balanced. That was beautiful pairing.
Sometimes we think people are going to learn things from the cheese show, but sometimes the cheese show learns things from people. This is going to be the most replayed part of the entire show.
Can't wait for the way that edit boomerang happens right there for that shot.
All right, on with the show.
What is the cheesiest thing that you've ever done on a date to impress a lady?
Okay, so this is embarrassing. Up until maybe I was 30, I had no confidence in myself. I was just very non-confident, right?
You have confidence now? I don't. What's that like?
Genetically, I just have, because I'm a big person, I have monster calves. And they're very like muscular and veiny looking, not for anything other than having to carry me around my whole life. Like you can just, like I have to get, yeah, they're huge.
Wow.
So I'm not gonna
Those
pull them
are
out.
nice.
Yeah.
But they're massive, yeah.
That's insane.
But if I had nothing else to say, or if I was freaking out because I was nervous, I would be like, I would mention my calves in some way, and I would pull my pants up and be like, check it out. It's just the worst. I'm getting like douche chills thinking about it.
If I was casting a movie, you'd be the mailman.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Shane Torres, great friend, great comedian, had one of the best lines. We were playing softball with a bunch of comics in Brooklyn one time, and I'm up to bat, dead silence. I'm wearing a hoodie and shorts, and he yells, "You have the calves of a much fitter man." And it killed, obviously.
Can I just say I have tiny calves?
Yeah, sure.
Look.
You do.
This is the cheesiest thing Joe ever said on a date. At the end of our second date, Joe and I we both had been drinking a lot. We were like making out in the corner of a bar, and I was like, oh my God, I think I like this guy. He takes out his wallet, he's paying for the drinks, and then he goes, you wanna see a picture of my kids? And I was like, oh, I don't need a guy with kids. He pulls out a picture
This is so embarrassing.
of baby goats. And
I bought it at a magic shop for 25 cents. It's the most old person. I kept it in my wallet for the irony. I didn't think it was actually good.
I laughed so hard and then was like, and then made out the whole cab ride home. I don't know why that worked on me.
And then you went home, and you went into his house, and all three of his actual human children met you at the door. He's like, here's the actual ones. But you're in.
What is the cheesiest hobby that you've ever had?
It's magic.
You did magic?
I used to do magic when I was younger.
How'd you get started in magic?
Same way I think everyone gets started. I got a magic kit one time as a gift.
Because everybody gets a magic kit,
Everybody.
but it depends if you stay with it or it ends up in the toy box.
Yeah, and I started doing the tricks, and
Yeah.
I got reactions out of it. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm still obsessed with it. I would love to go on a magic tour. Comedy magic. I think there's a huge
We
hole.
could figure it out.
Yes.
If me and you took 5 months and like worked on it,
Do
we could
it!
I already
We
have it
could
written out.
Do it.
I know the tricks. I know the whole, or the tricks that I had wanted to do.
Can I please be your magician's assistant? Please.
Honestly, it's a little sexist.
You could be a roadie.
I know, but I don't care. Please. I'll show my I'll do whatever I need to do.
We all know you'll show your
I really want to be sawed in half. I want to be
I'd
chained
like to saw
up
you
and
in
then
half.
All right. Well, we'll discuss this business model later. What is the cheesiest fashion trend you ever rocked?
I'll show you. This haircut. I've had it for about probably 15 years, but like before people were doing faux hawks, like now, I just kept it.
I like it. You're ready for the apocalypse. You're ready for there to be a shortage of gas.
I have a baseball bat. I have a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire in my car. Yeah. My beard used to be down to here at one point. It was very long and disgusting, but
Perfect to hide things in for your act. Hide a coin in there. Is this your card?
where did it go?
Do magicians really hide things in their beards?
A lot of magicians have beards, if you know what I mean.
I do know. I do know what you mean.
Do you want to sing a song, Liv?
Yeah, let's sing a song.
Let's do a song about Kings Island. Hip, hip. When you're on a wooden ship and the wind begins to whip, grab a mattress and an oar and paddle to the shore on an island in the breeze. We'll be making lots of cheese, and we'll have so much to eat, 'cause our soil is made of peat. Yeah.
That was good.
Thanks.
That was a good
All right,
harmony.
Big Mike. What do you rate this cheese?
I ran it 4 out of 5.
Ooh.
Because there's always room for something better to come into my mouth. That was not, did not intend that.
So now it's the time of the show where we figure out how cheesy Mike Albanese is in this segment called
The Final Curd. Cheesiest thing you ever did on a date?
The Calves.
It's more like bro-y than cheesy.
If I had calves, for God's sakes, I would show them off. 'Cause my legs look like pipe cleaners.
But the cheesiest snack literally had cheese in it. I think that's pretty cheesy.
I think that's the cheesiest thing of the whole show.
Well, other than magic. I'm sorry.
You really dropped the bomb on us with the magic.
I think if you were a cheese, I'm gonna go fondue.
Yeah, he's fondue because you eat fondue with a wand and you're magic. Mike Albanese, a bowl of fondue. Time for
Here's our
dessert.
dessert.
Chocolate blue cheese cookie. That's all right. That was a home run all the way around.
We like the pairings.
If you have a weird combination of food, sound off in the comments.
Call the acronym.
For God's sakes, please subscribe to our show. Nobody watches.
Attention cheese lovers, you can get this cheese delivered straight to your door. Murray's Cheese is offering our fans 15% off. Just click the link in our description and enter promo code CHEESESHOW at checkout.